Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring. Well, actually, it probably was the mouse. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome, everybody. Happy holiday season and a Merry Christmas to you all. It's getting to be that time. We are getting very, very close. Actually, in fact, it's just about 1 week, if you can believe it, to Christmas, and it still feels like there's so much to do and yet so little time. And I don't know if you're like we are, trying to get everything finished as much as and quickly as possible. You just don't. It just seems like there's always something missing, right? But there is still time left. There's plenty of opportunities to finish your Christmas shopping, Christmas wrapping, all that fun stuff before you celebrate. So hopefully you'll have a chance to celebrate with us. We're so glad to be here. It is I, in fact, Sam Crow with Big Hoss. How are you, Big Hoss?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How's your week been so far?
It's been
No
pretty
complaints?
Good.
That's good.
No complaints.
Can't ask for much more than that, right? Let's get our fire going here. Oh, you're a little slow here. Where is it at? Hope I didn't close it by accident. It should be right here. Hopefully the internet will not poop out on us tonight. That has been a thing lately, which we apologize for. There it is. There's the fire. Nothing like sitting back over a roaring... And where did it go now?
Well, I gotta go get the snaps.
Yeah, go ahead. There we go. I don't know why it was cutting out there for a second, but we got it rolling. We got it going there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It's great when the weekend finally comes. I'm sure you all, like us, do breathe a sigh of relief when the week is over and the weekend is here. Yet, again, there's always something to do. So I guess it's true nature when they say no rest for the weary, depending on what you have going on. So, and during the holiday season, of course, I know a lot of people are still finishing up their holiday shopping and decorating, and so I guess there's really no such thing as peace on earth when you have to do all that stuff yet. So, but it'll be worth it in the long run, especially when we have time to celebrate with our family and our friends and be able to really relax at that point, which is always fun for everybody. So let's see, what does Big Hoss have on the menu tonight there? Is that kettle corn?
No.
Is it popcorn though, right? Is it popcorn?
No.
What is it?
Walnuts.
I can't tell. Oh, walnuts. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good snack, healthy choice. You guys, and it's perfect. We're sitting here by the virtual fire, but still, Big Hoss always likes to have her snack there. I don't have a snack. We're gonna have dinner later, but that's all right. Before we get into it, of course, we got a couple announcements. We got a very special announcement, which we do have confirmation of. So, and we've mentioning this, we can now officially say, and I'll have Big Hoss correct me if I'm wrong. So stop me at any point if this is wrong, but mark your calendar for next Saturday night, December 23rd, will be our Christmas party special. Big Hoss is going to be in a very special location for that. Where are you going to be?
My mom's.
You think you can convince her to come on with us for a little bit?
No.
Oh, okay. You can just say hi. Okay, even if she just says hi from like the corner, she can wave. You can say she said hi. So yes, Big Hoss will be celebrating with his family, but we're going to be live that night because that's going to be our official Christmas party, which hopefully you guys can join us. I know it's a little early technically because Sunday is Christmas Eve, but we all have family plans, and so we try to work around that. But it's actually perfect this year because Christmas is on a Monday, which is kind of strange, but it kind of makes sense and it kind of works. So we'll roll with it. So hang out with us that night. An extra longer special episode for that. That's going to be our holiday gift to you guys, which we also have, and this is going to lead to this other announcement for that. Remember, we will circulate it again probably over the weekend, this weekend. We do have an opportunity to give away the signed photo that we got from our good friend Miranda Maverick. If you guys want an opportunity for that as a Christmas giveaway, we would like to do that for the Christmas show. If we don't have enough people or don't have enough contestants for that at that point in time, we'll postpone that to New Year's. Maybe we'll have that as a New Year's celebration. But easy way to do that, if you guys don't know how, let me refresh your memory. We will circulate that photo along social media. If you see it, all you have to do is like it, Leave a comment if you wish. Repost it. You can email us if you want to, too, at the studio email, J underscore, J underscore J at, hang on. J underscore, I don't know why I keep mixing this up. J underscore J Production Studios at yahoo.com. I get it
Spit
confused
it out.
when I'm
It's
gonna...
not yours.
Well, no, you know what it is? I keep getting it mixed up when I think of the hashtag or the @ because like you always tag it when you do social media, but we're not doing that. So if you want to email information, you can, but social media is usually easier. That will give you a chance as an entry to give it away, and we'd love to do that. So we're waiting for a few more folks to jump in on that. We've seen some people that have seen the photo. We want to see if you guys get more interactive with that, but we will be planning to give that away as well as at our official Christmas party. I'm going to have to wear a hat that night, I think. I'll have to pull out. I've been wearing Santa hats at working this week, so I'm going to have to pull out a Santa hat for that. So that's there for you guys. So come join us. Come join the festivities. It'll be a Yuletide carol night. We could sing some Christmas carols. We could probably talk about the Christmas story. We can do all kinds of fun stuff. But that'll be Saturday, December 23rd. We may start a little bit earlier. We'll have to see how the week goes. We'll confirm that as we get a little bit closer. But we will be a little bit longer of an episode, which we are going to have a lot of fun with. So if you guys want an opportunity for that, check it out. Come join us. We'll be hanging out. Join us in the chats if you want. Wish us a Merry Christmas. We'll return the favor because we want to celebrate all year long. It's going to be fun. And then we're looking forward to our New Year's special coming up, which kicks off a brand new year. We say goodbye to 2023 and we jump right into 2024. I mean, we tend to get nostalgic when we get to the end of the year, and we're going to talk about some highlights from this year because we got a lot of fun stuff we can go over. There's some great stuff we can recap, and everything from our special guests that we've had this year to some of the fun things that Haas and I have joked about where we've had funny instances that have happened throughout the year. All that great stuff and more, to looking forward to a new 2024, a new year, new possibility, new opportunities. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around for that. We will be making an appearance probably sometime also in January on Deanie's show. If you want to check that out, Haas and I will go on there, interview on his podcast. Had a great chance to go on to the Pod Z Quad podcast, which that video is still available. A lot of likes and a lot of views on that on our YouTube channel. Check that out. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to reach out to Deanie again soon, see if I can jump back on there again. We had a great time doing that. If you guys want to check it out, please feel free to do so. Available on our YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Click the notifications bell to be reminded when we post new content every day. And again, we are also working on a schedule. Yes,
Here's
questions.
some good news.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
I'm sitting here talking to one of my new caregivers.
Oh, you have a new caregiver now. Okay, that's great. That's not great.
No, it's great.
Okay.
But
Uh-oh.
I mentioned I do a podcast. She goes, "What's the name of it?"
Uh-huh.
I go, "What's Up, Bro Show?"
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Oh, I've heard of that."
Wow. Yes. Do you know, actually, we have 2 new subscribers on YouTube, actually. So we're getting there. Actually, you know, you bring up a good point. Let's look at that because we're going to do a final head count for the end of the year, but that's not, you know what's really helping though, I got to say. We've had Deanie's been nice enough to advertise the show for us on his podcast shows, which I think is really, really helping. And so we're going to see if we can extend that next year because I think that's really going to boost numbers. But that's great. That's fantastic. Like, tell her to we'd love to have, listen in. That's I think the word's really spreading there. I got to say, we don't always know where it comes from or who says it, but that's pretty cool, right? It makes you feel really awesome when you hear that kind of thing, right?
I also went into a smoke shop one day to get some cigarettes.
Uh-huh.
And I mentioned I do a podcast, and she goes, "Oh, what's the name of it?" And I go, "What's Up, Bro Show?" And she goes, "My brother listens to it."
I'm telling you, man. See what happens? Like, this is what I'm saying. I was going to say this for you now. We're working on the scheduling. Once we get through the holidays, I did put an episode of the sports show just for everybody for your entertainment, but we're going to get some of the other shows going because people really are, I'm telling you, you're going to hit celebrity fame where you're not going to be able to leave your apartment at some point. It's going to be like, especially if we give your address out, which that's still a thing. But I mean, that's pretty cool,
No,
though.
motherfucker. No, it's not.
No, we won't do that. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, it's nice to hear, like, when you guys listen
How'd
in
your
and
pizza turn out the other day?
oh I enjoyed it. I can see where the everything has to be everything, but it wasn't bad. Only thing they skimped on was I asked for Italian. What was it they not put on? They put on. I think they missed the Italian sausage, but it is what it is. But I like it. I like it with the Alfredo sauce. It was. I ate like 4 pieces. I ate like half of it in one sitting. But I also had a salad too, so I was kind of. And I had chicken. I had like chicken on the side. So yeah, I just actually finished it yesterday. I think I had 2 pieces left. It was really good. But yeah, no, it was awesome. But that's really cool. And we say this all the time for you guys. We appreciate the support because we enjoy it. We do this because we enjoy it. But it's always nice when to get recognized in some fashion. And if you guys know we're talking about you, you know who's listening. You guys know who you are. And so if you know Big Hoss, you talk to him. We appreciate you. We love you guys very much for that. So thank you for checking out the show. That means a lot because it's nice to have that recognition. We've been working hard at this. Actually, when I was on the show with Deanie and his crew this past week, they asked us a question when we started that. I had to go back to when we started. This has been this is going on. I mean, technically we started about a little over a year ago, but really the project planning started like 2 years ago. So this has been and even Deanie said he's been on the air doing his podcast for 10 years, and now he's finally getting recognition on it. Like he's skyrocketed through the roof, but it's really a testament to see the work that we put in for these shows, that you guys love it. And we want to be entertaining. We want you guys to enjoy it because there's a lot of podcasts out there, right? There's a lot of great shows. It's not a new concept. Hoss knows because he's done it more than I have before. So it's not a new concept. People do it, but there's nobody like me or Hoss there. Nobody can replicate what we have going here, okay? That's just a fact. There might be similar shows there, but it's not to the level like that we bring to our own unique table there. So that's really cool, and we appreciate you guys. We love you for that, and it just makes all the work worth it, I gotta say. So that's pretty neat. And it's funny because Big Hoss is one of those, I don't like to be famous. You're gonna get famous one day, I'm telling you. So, make sure you get plenty of headshots and a felt.
Not gonna happen.
Plenty of headshots and a felt tip marker to sign autographs because, you might not even have to get your meals anymore. People will be buying you food pretty soon. I mean, it's crazy. But that is awesome. So we love you guys. We appreciate that and glad to have you here. We always love to have new people. If you've been here for a while, it's great. But this has been a long time coming. We've really been cracking at it, working hard, and trying to really make this something special. So let's actually see. I said we were looking at these numbers here just to give us an idea. Now we know the main show is probably our biggest seller. Let's see. Why can I not click? Oh, there we go. We need. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm doing wrong here. Hang on, I clicked the wrong thing. We not pod stats. 1,091 downloads. That's awesome. 33 total live plays. Yeah, it's growing. I mean, this whole thing was a dream. This was an idea. This was a goal that, again, we talked about it. We invested a lot of time, and Hoss knows we must have done, I don't know how much prep work ahead of time, right? Like there was a lot. So
yeah.
And even the key feature was finding the right podcast software, the right streaming service for that. And we absolutely love Spreaker. We love being part of the Spreaker family. And again, if you ever want to start your own podcast, check out Spreaker.com. A lot of great prices there. They've been really good to us. We've actually hit the jackpot on a lot of different things, from finding affiliates to finding the graphic artists to help us out, voice actors. It's been amazing. So that's all there. But yeah, it was a huge project, but it worked out. It's actually funny. Speaking of that, I want to ask this question because I don't think I ever asked this question. So when you had a podcast before, you said, right? And So how did you do it? Did you have a streaming service? Like how did you do it before? Like when you first did it? Do you remember?
I didn't pay for it.
Did you? What was it? Was it just like a free kind of like?
I did the free one.
Okay. So that's.
But
I mean,
you don't
it's.
make any. You don't make any kind of profit off of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it sucks.
Right.
But that's what I could afford.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. A lot of people, well, even with Spreaker when we first started, when we signed up, we used the free. And I gotta say, I credit Haas for this because he was adamant, like we gotta advance to the next tier, like we just gotta do it. And
I'm telling you.
I'm saying like you're absolutely. I mean, I wanted to look in to see what we were locking into, but it really has. And what I really love about it now is, over the last I think 8 months, it was back earlier. I think this spring, Spreaker updated their plans again, so we actually got a few more perks in the level that we have. One of which I really love because we talked about this, and Haas will remember this back about possibly upgrading the Spreaker our account there because of the storage for episodes. Because at one time we had, I think it was up to 3 hours of recording time for that one. Well, Spreaker has changed it now where they don't have storage issue. So we can save everything. I mean, we could upgrade if we wanted to. There's really not much of a difference to the next perk level. So where we're at is pretty content, is we're good with. But it's been phenomenal. It really has. So yeah, definitely check that out for you guys if you have your own podcast there. But when you go back and you look at that, and even when we started, and I said this on the show when I was on there last weekend guest starring, we had a lot of rough stuff in the beginning. Like, and I still
saw that part.
I still laugh about, and I mean it wasn't funny for Haas at the time, but remember your old laptop that kept overheating and like shutting down, and like it was.
I couldn't produce a goddamn episode.
I think there was one night where
I was pissed.
Yeah, there was. Where was it? There was. I forget when it was. I think it was it early in the spring or something. You were planning to do an episode, and I was waiting like it was gonna come on the air, and I'm like, where the fuck is he? Like he didn't come on, and Haas is texting me going, son of a bitch, my piece of shit laptop, it just burned out. I can't do anything. So it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's kind of important. It's fun when you go back to the humble beginnings because we had some rough ones. We had some rough cuts. Those early episodes were, definitely unique. It's fun to go back and listen to them now just because we've come a long way since then. But it's kind of hysterical, and even nowadays, like,
it's not funny. Shut up.
No, some of them are. Like, I laugh at myself, not just you. Like, some of them were terrible, but like, well, for example, I'll give you one. Haas wasn't there. I think you were doing something with your family, and Mr. Fire was sick. I ended up doing the last Christmas episode by myself, and so what was funny about that was. Anything and everything that could go wrong went wrong. The internet wasn't cooperating. I thought the power was going to go out. It's hysterical now. It wasn't funny in that moment, but after listening to it for a while, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see where the humor is there. So, and did you watch that episode of the Pod Z Squad? Did you see that?
I watched a little bit, yeah.
Did you see where, I don't know if you got to the part where Deanie asked me the question of, have you ever thought about quitting the podcast?
Yeah, I watched that part.
And I'm like, pretty much, and I was going to say, Haas, I was thinking about Haas's answer because it probably was the same to mine. Like, you would think, like, in the beginning it was so rough, you're like, I don't even know if this is worth doing it at first because it was so difficult to get started. But once we really started rolling with it, it just it really grew into its own thing. And that's why when we work to do the shows every weekend or during the week, whenever we sometimes we record episodes for the other shows and we upload them, we try to be diligent with that because, part of being a content creator is getting stuff out there, which we try to do on a regular basis. And a lot of people don't do that. And I think that's what kind of, I was thinking about the competition question because we don't think about competition too much, but when we are diligent in putting out great content, some of the other content creators don't do that. Podcasters don't do that every weekend. That kind of separates us a little bit, I like to think. So it was definitely a unique experience. But yeah, I will say it's been one heck of a roller coaster, and we're just really getting rolling here. And this is going to be great. We got some upgrades coming up next year. We're looking at So it's going to be phenomenal, and we want you guys to come with us. We can't wait to take you on that journey. So it's going to be amazing. But right now, in the thralls of the holiday season, this for me is my favorite time of year because we just have. You are making a mess there. You enjoying that? That looks really good. It's a good sandwich, though. We have.
I'm making the best.
You got to get it in your mouth, not like everywhere. But
Shut up.
it looks good, though. I got to say, that's a good sandwich. The holiday season is always the busiest time of year. I think honestly our theme shows are what really separates us too, because we always do for Halloween season, for Thanksgiving, and now for Christmas. And then of course we have the New Year's one, although I technically kind of count that as part of Christmas because technically it sort of is. I don't know why they do that, but it's what it is. So I think that's really a crowd pleaser there for sure. I think a lot of you guys seem to like that. We had a huge number spikes over the last year when we did our seasonal episodes, and it's kind of nice because we had a little more time to prep this year. Because when we started initially, we started like right at the height of, or the end of summer, coming into seasonal episodes. So it was kind of nice to have a little more prep time this go around. But
So
definitely,
here's something funny.
Here we go.
Funny. I get a birthday card from Boo Boo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I go to open it outside. I'm opening it.
Mm-hmm.
I finally get into it. Out fucking flies glitter.
She did. Yep.
Fucking all over the fucking sidewalk out there.
Good thing you didn't open it in your apartment, though. That would have been a heck of a mess to clean up.
I am still finding glitter on me till this day.
Well, what's funny? Here's the thing. I hate glitter, honestly. I don't like it. Every year for Christmas and birthdays, it's always glitter cards. But the thing that's funny is, I find glitter on myself when I've never been around or touched glitter. Like, where the hell is this glitter coming from? I haven't been anywhere near glitter. And it's like on my hands. I'm like, it almost like it travels across the country just to find me. Like, I swear. It's one of those, I don't know if I'm a glitter magnet or what, but I'm like, leave me alone. I hate glitter. I mean, it's nice and all. It's messy, but those cards actually are pretty popular. And there are, if you ever go on YouTube, like you can watch some videos on that. They're pretty hysterical when you watch people open those. So those are classic, but that's just the time of year for that. I mean, if you guys ever do that, or let us know if you have a funny story about that, because that really would be a huge topper. Because when you can surprise somebody. Now it's getting popular to the point where I don't think many people are going to be surprised by it, because so many people are buying them, and the numbers skyrocket through how many purchases are made for those kind of cards. And now card companies are specifically making those type of cards because people seem to enjoy them. So it may not be a well-kept secret for too much longer, but at the very least, you could have a chance to surprise someone. So now you got to do it to somebody else. You get your mom one of those cards. That'll be fun. And just don't tell her and have her open it like in the house. So, like have one that's going to explode and go all over. Oh, man. Can you just imagine that? Or your grandmother. That'd be a really funny one if you had your grandmother open one of those cards. That'd be hysterical. I could just imagine the reaction she's going to have on that. You'd be running for your life. But it's festive, and it's the holiday season, so why not? What color glitter was it? Was it different
colors?
It was. I was gonna say, I've seen like multicolor for me is my favorite. It's hard to pick one color. I suppose if there's a theme though, you want to have a color, but it's always fun when you do that. It reminds me of. You remember that when I don't know. Did you ever have when you were a kid, the birthday candles that you had the trick candles you had to keep blowing out because they don't blow out? I hated those as a kid. I mean, they were fun, but after a while, like I remember, I think it was one year. I forget how old I was. I got so tired of trying to blow it out. I just like licked my finger and just touched it. I'm like, it's over. Like I'm done. I've had enough of this. Like it was pretty funny. Now I haven't had the trick candles in a while, but and again, it wasn't quite hysterical at that point in time. But initially, when being younger, you always find it a little more humorous than it is. When you get older, it's kind of different in that regard. But it is what it is. So, but that's always fun. That's always neat. So we have. Ooh, wow, we actually had a huge spike in our Friday Night Creep Show episode. That's a lot of views. Getting a lot of views on the YouTube channel, that's for sure. So how is did you do any Christmas shopping for your family this year?
I'm doing it Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. You know what you're gonna get? Got any ideas?
Not yet.
See, I'm such a procrastinator with that. Like we're trying to get Christmas shopping done. It's like I don't know. I there's some year it's varied over the years where I've had shopping done as early as just before Thanksgiving. And then there's some years where we do it just after Thanksgiving. But lately it's been just not having time. It's like, oh my gosh, we're coming up right to it. I mean, it's great though. I mean, we'll get it done, but it's always that last minute crunch. It's kind of like that when you ever watch people go Black Friday shopping. They're out there. It's crazy. It's really, it's. I can see where it comes into play, especially now. But nowadays, we have online shopping, which years ago was still a thing, but it wasn't as popular as it is today. And like even Black Friday shopping, I think everybody pretty much was buying Black Friday. Why go out when you can have stuff? You can buy it right online, have it shipped to you, even gift wrap. A lot of places like Amazon, and I think even some, if you order from retail stores online, they even wrap them as well. But it makes sense in that aspect because you save a lot of time doing that. We talked about how expensive it is nowadays. You save a lot on gas and everything, which is not something that Big Hoss worries about because you don't drive a car.
No.
But that's a real thing, and in addition to car repairs and stuff like that too. But that saves a lot of time and effort there. And I can see the value of it. I really can. When everybody shops, it's kind of like a ritualistic seasonal thing. Usually, a lot of people start shopping around the same time. Now, everybody is different. Most people have a list that they put together. Some people, they plan it early in the year. Even I know some people that are like, yeah, I've had Christmas shopping plans since like July. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess there's something to be said about getting ahead of the curve. But others will be like, well, I'm trying to feel it out. I'm trying to get some ideas without giving anything away. And the funny ones are when people ask someone directly, like, what do you like? What are you interested in? What are you into? Like my family this year, like, what do you just want for Christmas? We don't want to have to guess. What do you just want? You just want cash? You just want money? Well, that doesn't hurt, but it's getting harder. And when you're a kid, you know what you want, but like you get older, you just don't think about it, or you don't put that much stock into it. Like I really didn't put much stock into what I want for Christmas at all this year, in all honesty, which might sound bad, but it just haven't really given it much time. And I put the Amazon list together for that. I try to have some ideas. I'm not like Hoss. You already knew what you wanted for Christmas this year, so.
Yeah.
And everybody. Some people do know what they want, but it's hard. And there's so many other things going on. It's just not enough time in the day to think about that either. So, something to be said about gift cards or cash or whatever you want to do. But either way, you can't go wrong as long as you find some stuff. And people like to look for deals when they go shopping. You can find deals online, of course. You can find deals in the store too. But this time of year when you're scrambling to get those last few gifts, and I shared this story, and I still think about it, what a nightmare it was and how wrong I was to try to go shopping after my workday shift on Christmas Eve when the mall was already closing. And I was like, oh shit. I guess no presents there because the whole mall was shut down. And I'm like, I am so screwed. I probably could have went to Walmart. I'm sure Walmart would have been open yet, but I just didn't think about it. So it's, that kind of puts pressure on things, and we're under a lot of stress for the holidays as it is, right? Everybody's under some kind of stress for that, whether you're hosting. Most people who host a party are prepping for food and figuring out the desserts and figuring out party games and where you're going to put everybody. I know a lot of people have big parties, and I'm like, where do you put everybody? It's one of those things. I've always liked to be a party guest, not a party host, because it takes the pressure off. Like, say, for example, if we had a party at your apartment, right? If I said to
Yeah.
Big Hoss randomly one day, guess what? I invited 50 people to your apartment. What would you say?
Fuck no.
Why?
I ain't trying to do that.
Well, number one, I don't think you'd have the space to house 50 people at one time.
No.
And if we had a ruckus of a party, we might get you evicted, which we don't want to do that either.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's just a bad. But so, and now in your case too, would you rather be a party goer or a party hoster?
Party goer.
It's just easier, right? It's just that much simpler. And I mean, some people love hosting parties, and that's fine. And if you're one of those people, no big deal. Hey, host a party. We'll come to your party, right? So you have food and stuff. I mean, I'm not going to say no for sure, but some people just prefer to be a party goer, and that's perfectly fine. I think there was one year growing up, we went to how many Christmas? I don't remember how many Christmas. There must have been at least 3 or 4 Christmas parties. I feel like it was. My family had couple of friends that were having multiple parties, and it was almost like we had back-to-back parties like every weekend. It was really weird up until like Christmas. So as we got older, that wasn't really an issue anymore. But back during that time, that was a big thing. So you can do that. Have your parties, host it. Now my family just gets together. We have a small family, so it's just gonna be a small gathering, nothing fancy. Just kind of like your family, you're having a small gathering, nothing fancy. Except now, I think you said your brother's not coming up, right? So it's just gonna be you, your mom, and your yeah. So, which is understandable, but that's about it. You don't have like 50 people, 20 people. You just have a couple people, and that's it. And for a lot of us, that's just what we're content with. We don't have to have these massively, ridiculously large parties because, let's face it, it's a lot of work too. And amongst everything else you got to do in the course of a day, adding that kind of party factor into it, it really just doesn't help. Be a party goer if you must. That's really, I think, the key element there. So I feel like a lot of us do that. But again, salutations and a cheers. Raise your glass to those party hosts who host kick-ass parties every year. Now you're not going to the bar this year, are you? Going to any Christmas party there?
No.
Okay. They had Christmas parties in the past though, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it are they just not having it, or you're just not going? Is it
just not going?
Okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, like I said, you're getting older now too, so you don't need to be partying. You can't party like you used to anyway. So, which we joke about because that's part of the Big Hoss getting older there. But listen, Christmas time, the holiday season, we've been saying it all along. We keep saying it. You can do with it what you want, and everybody knows you usually celebrate with family and friends. But just enjoy that time, that peace and quiet, that relaxation there, because life is just busy, all the way around. Like, we know Christmas break is coming. School's going to be out, at least be out for like 10 days. That's going to run through Christmas and New Year, so it's going to be an extra nice long break. Had a nice long break for Thanksgiving, so it's kind of nice how that falls. But it's something to be said to take that time and to really spend it wisely and enjoy family and friends, because it's hard to get together a lot. And as your family gets older, and maybe you have siblings who get older and have their own families, it's hard to get together. So take the opportunity when you can to really make the most of that time together. Even like I said, this year, unfortunately, you're not gonna have your brother there, which is this is the first time for Christmas he's not going to be there, or was he not there last year? Yeah, so it's a change, but it's being at a distance. It's understandable because you live considerably farther apart now, and a lot of us, we have family that's extended that live in way out west and in the boonies and all over the place. So if you're willing to travel, it's a great chance to get everybody together. Like now, my grandmother too has said she's looking forward to that, and always looks forward to having time with extended family because she's not getting any younger. We don't know how many Christmases she will have left, so trying to make the most of that and give her that opportunity to spend it is something that we look forward to, and she does every year. So that could be another great example that you guys use when you figure out your holiday plans. Now, and you don't always have to travel. We've said that even during Thanksgiving time, but you don't have to go very far. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to, all these things. You can just, keep it simple, keep it at home, keep it close with loved ones. Like, I'm sure Big Hoss would be fine just staying home with a bunch of food and maybe some gifts under the tree, and that's it, right? Like, I mean, obviously,
No, I spend time with my family.
I was gonna say, to be fair, you do enjoy your family to have some time there, but like, you don't have to be going crazy with it. I mean, I've seen people in the years past that they party crazily. Like, we had neighbors the one year that they partied so late into the night. It must have been like 1 a.m. on Christmas Day. We're like, please go the frick to bed. Like, I mean, we're trying to get up. The fireworks are going off at like 2 o'clock in the morning, like literally right outside my window, and it sounds like there's a war going on out there because they're going off left and right. And it's also freezing. It's frigid as what outside. So I'm like, why do you want to be out there? I get it, but yet at the same time, what's the point? Why do it? So, I don't know, it's just crazy. Just something quiet. A nice, simple Christmas, close family, close friends, a good fire. I love to have a good Christmas movie, a Christmas special on, get a good blankie, have some good food there, get some good snacks going. I mean, it's just the tops. That's how it goes. But a lot of you guys probably do the same thing, so we hope so. And if you do, invite us over. We'd love to come over. That's for sure. We're gonna add another feature that I haven't shared with Big Hoss yet. But it's gonna be exclusively for Patreon though. It's not gonna be for consumer use. We offer autograph shots for that, but we're probably gonna edit one of our tiers. This is another announcement I forgot to mention earlier. We will have a personalized. Like they say, like those birthday messages. We do like the audio clips. If you subscribe there, we might have a personal thank you message from us. So that's another incentive if you guys want to help support us. And just a reminder, too, we don't take any of the profit from the Patreon subscriptions that come in. We use that to upgrade the show. So that kind of goes into our business fund where we put it towards equipment and things that we need to upgrade the show, special upgrades that we've done, et cetera, that sort of thing. But that could be a new feature we can add on there. And I actually might tweak that later. But if you guys want a chance, if you want to support us, great. We'd love to have you there. But either way, just listening to the shows means the world to us, too. So we appreciate that. Let's see. We're going to take a break here in a minute because we're going to lose our meeting time here. Let's see. What can we cover there? We want to talk some more Christmas things. Maybe some more Christmas traditions. Talk about some things we're looking forward to. We also want to comment again about how quickly time has really flown here because I'll give you some examples of. I always tell people I like to celebrate Christmas right off the bat. As soon as December comes, the whole month is Christmas month. Even though Christmas is only on the 25th, it's still the whole month we celebrate. So love to share some of that. I'm going to share some favorite stories from growing up. I will share on the airway. I think it's always fun. Reminiscent of Christmas past. We'll let Hoss enjoy his snacks. And maybe he'll have a couple stories he'll want to share there too. We'll do that when we come back here. But we're going to take a little break because we're about to run out of time here. Of course, again, we love having the meeting here, but it just unfortunately have to break it up. But we have plenty of Christmas tracks and some great commercials for you guys to check out there. And plenty more here at the show. To kick off the weekend, it's Friday night. TGIF. The start of the weekend. Saturday, of course, too, is tomorrow. We'll be back live as well. So we spend the whole weekend with you guys, not just one night. Hopefully you'll be back with us there, too. And, of course, as always, catch your favorite episodes on your favorite streaming service, on YouTube. All the episodes are always go there. Go back and check out the archive. We got them up there. Pick your favorite. Go check it out. Big Hoss is chowing away and his food is making me hungry. I'm going to have some dinner afterwards, too. Boy, I'll tell you what. I am getting hungry for sure. So let's pause here. We're going to pause our fire in a second because we're going to lose Big Hoss here probably in just a minute. I'm going to wait to see when it cuts off. I'm going to stop the fire, though, here just so we preserve our firewood there. There we go. And a good chance for you guys to grab your snacks, get a bathroom break. Come on back. Plenty more show. We're not done yet. We got a whole bunch more to talk about and to hang out there. Hope you guys are having a very relaxing Friday night. It's always great to come home and relax on Friday night. I don't know what it is. It's just something completely zen about it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that as well. We love being here. Love spending time with you. Can't wait for more. And, of course, it's always nice when we have festivities to talk about, and the holiday season, of course, which is upon us, is always a huge plus as well. So stick around. Plenty more to come here at the show. Brought to you by J&J Production Studios, your number one home, true home for entertainment. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned. Do not go away. You don't want to miss what's coming up next. See you in a minute.
audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Hey there, do you love podcasts? Are you having difficulty finding the right ones to listen to? Is it frustrating when you're trying to pick that show? You know, the one where everyone must collectively agree on? Like finding a good movie or TV show to watch, do you look for the most jam-packed entertainment that's possible to find in a single episode every week? Then search no more, and welcome to J&J Production Studios. It's our business to provide the best entertainment and information available for you. Whether you're sitting in that comfy chair with your favorite snack and beverage listening live each week, or downloading your favorite show episodes to take with you on the go while you're at work, exercising, or even just to play at night for you to fall asleep to. There's something for everyone, no matter what size, shape, or age you are. Visit www.linktree.com/J_J Production Studios to find all the streaming services where our podcast shows can be found. You can also connect with us on your favorite social media platforms, including Facebook and Twitter. You can join our public Discord server and chat directly with us. But wait, there's more. You can subscribe to our official YouTube channel and be notified every time a new show is broadcast. Wish you could have some studio souvenirs or collectibles? Guess what? You can. Visit the official store where you can purchase items featuring your favorite podcast and show hosts. Would you like to help support us? You can do that by getting your very own exclusive membership on our Patreon account. All proceeds go to help us upgrade our shows, which will only enhance the entertainment provided to you. Thank you so much. We're excited to have you as an audience. Your love and support are always appreciated. We'll see you soon.
Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
Also, another reminder that made us think of it too, you guys. Make sure you check out the official studio store. If you guys want your own merchandise, we have all kinds of neat stuff there. You can check it out on our link tree. It does have the link directly to the store. A lot of t-shirts and merchandise are on sale. Holiday sales are going on now. Get your favorite thing there, whatever show it is, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's a hoodie, a couple buttons, pins, whatever. Check that out there as well. I believe there's some great holiday sales going on there. Get it perfectly for gifts, for stocking stuffers, the works. You guys will have all your Christmas shopping done. There you go. Enough said and enough saved. So hopefully you guys will take advantage of that. But that's available for you all if you so choose. And I totally clicked on the wrong thing. I'm going to have to mute this. Give me 1 second here. I was trying to find the fire. And we're going to get Big Hoss in here in just a second as well. Let's mute that. There is the fire. Let's see. Which one did I click on? I got to tell you guys know, I say this all the time. I have so many windows open. It's ridiculous. There's just so much stuff going on. There we go. All right. Now we should be able to get Big Hoss back in. There it is. I have to say, as much as a pain in the neck as this is, it is very beneficial. We have found that this is the best way to really get captured great quality audio. And you guys know, if you've been a regular on the show since we started way back when, like we talked about the speed bumps, this was something that we struggled mightily with, being is that Big Hoss and I are at different locations. We've used Discord a lot, which we love, but we just couldn't seem to get the audio right. So in this instance, we think we found the perfect setup there. So we're still trying to figure out the bumps and speed bumps and everything, but it does make it worth it in the long run. So there he is. I have to say that, you know, it's worth the struggle there, but struggle is good, bottom line, right? But yes, check it out. Go to the store, get some merchandise. Big Hoss got to do some shopping. Hey, if you have any gift ideas, go to our store. You can buy some stuff. There's stuff on sale now. If you want a coupon code, we can get you one there. There's all kinds of fun. Get yourself a phone case. You can get a phone case for your phone. Get all kinds of neat stuff. Not sure how it works shipping wise, but you know, I might buy some. I gotta buy some stuff too. I think it's kind of neat. So yeah. So the holidays. So when you get to a certain age, and yes, I am a little bit older than Big Hoss, but he's getting there. You're getting the idea. You have fond memories of Christmas is past, holidays past. I think I shared some funny stories about that, but there's nothing like a great holiday classic story from let's see, what was a good one? Miscalculating the size of the Christmas tree, trying to bring it in the house that we cut down, to my favorite tradition. I don't know if I told Big Hoss this story. This is a classic that will always live on with my family and my poor mom for this one. So I'll use this as my Christmas story. I'll see if Big Hoss has one he wants to share then. But so we have one of the traditions that whenever we have our tree up is my mom has had this tree topper, this special star. She has had it since she was a kid growing up. So the star was like 40 years old, okay? So this one particular Christmas, we had gotten our Christmas tree a few days before, several days before. My dad usually let the tree sit out wrapped up and bundled up out in a bucket of water until we were ready to bring it in. Brought it in, and we're setting it up. We were decorating it. The problem was the tree was too tall for the living room, so we had to cut some of the top off. Now, in hindsight, and my dad did try this, he was trying to cut from the bottom first, but he was afraid it was going to get to be too short. So he decided that he basically gave the tree a buzz cut right off the top. So it wasn't really it wasn't like a triangular tree. It was like a tree that had like a flat top. Okay. Now, the main artery branch of the tree was still there. So my dad said, this won't be a problem. We can still get Mom's Christmas tree ornament on top of the tree. So my dad took that out and went to forcibly put this star on top of the tree. And as inevitably as it went, as soon as I heard the star go on, I heard this crack. Well, he broke the star. It cracked it up the seam. So I'm like, oh, are we in trouble? So I kind of tried to sneak in the house to get some tape. My mom caught on, and it was like, oh, he broke the star. And Dad's like, yeah, so that was a bad one. And then there was the year, I don't know how this happened. The tree fell over completely in the living room, okay? Didn't touch it, didn't breathe on it. It was full of ornaments. It fell over. Ornaments went flying everywhere. Like, I was just sitting there watching TV, and I'm like, Mom, the tree fell over. Well, did you touch it? No. It just kind of went down over the hill and flipped over. Broke a few ornaments, but thankfully nothing was super sentimental, which could have been really bad. But those are some fun ones. Did you have any other fond memories of Christmases growing up? Anything that was really silly that happened to you guys?
Not really, no.
So you're kind of just that boring, like Ozzie and Harriet, the Leave It to Beaver kind of family, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we didn't have a lot of things that happened typically, but it was always fun when, I don't know, something. Oh, this wasn't Christmas, but this was classic. This was right at Thanksgiving, but my dad got pulled over by the cops driving home from Thanksgiving dinner one night. It was just, you had to be there, but he just kind of swerved over the line a little bit. We're no drinking or anything. Like, it was just one of those nights, and so. But the cop was sitting right there and pulled my dad over to do an inspection, to do a wellness check, and it was hysterical. But I'm trying to think, what's another good Christmas we had that was memorable. We used to take snow actually and make ice cream with the snow from outside. That was interesting. Took like 4 hours to make like this much ice cream. So that was a process. A little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar. We put gloves on. You had a can. You had to roll the snow in a can, and it was a whole. Yeah, it was something, I gotta say. It was good ice cream, though. It was like a vanilla bean kind of ice cream. I put some chocolate syrup on it, but it was so tedious. I'm like, we could just buy ice cream at the store at this point. I want a full-size bowl. To make a full-size bowl would have taken like 10 hours. But those were always fun. A lot of great memories from Christmases. I mean, I don't remember all of them per se. I have to go back and watch. We have a lot of home movies from them, but there were some great times there, and we've been saying this all along for the holidays, but this is especially true at Christmas for you guys at home. Really cherish the moments, especially, again, if you have young kids. It will go by fast, but make these times memorable. I know we're living in tough times, too. The economy and the cost of living is high, and I don't know how we make it, how we survive and all. But if you have children that are young age and that you really want to make it special, I'd say really go for it, because
one of my favorite traditions we do for
Christmas,
yeah, is we do Mexican food instead of like a normal turkey
or ham. I can get behind that. I could really.
Yeah,
I mean,
we do
that's always fun. It's like that Christmas in Mexico theme. A lot of people do that, and here's the thing with Christmas. And at least in my opinion, a lot of you guys maybe will agree too. I don't think there's any rule that says you have to have a turkey or you have to have a ham. I mean, hell, here's a perfect example. Our menu this year for Christmas, we had our turkey at Thanksgiving. Is anybody guess? That's right, lunch meat sandwiches for Christmas.
What is it?
Lunch meat, like turkey or ham or like lunch meat they get at the deli. Yeah, so it's talk about. Like, I would rather have your Mexican theme because that's a little bit. We're actually going to be less fancy than you guys are if you're doing your Mexican theme this year. It's just the way that the cookie crumbled this year, and my parents just decided it's going to be easiest to do that, so that's what we're doing. So we'll make the most of it. It's going to be fun. Again, Is it really about the food in this case? No, it's about spending time with family, with friends, and just enjoying the loved ones. And
it's
biggest,
about the food.
it's about. Well, Big Hoss would say that he loves his food. I will say food is a key part of it, but it's not the sole focus necessarily. The other thing is, and we say this and we say this again.
That's what I'm eating.
Cottage cheese. No? Yogurt? Oh, see, it looked like cottage. I didn't ask because I thought I knew what it was, so I was wrong. Okay, yogurt's good too. A big one too for you guys is too for young listeners too is don't focus on presents. Your greatest present is having a roof over your head and great family and friends. Not the latest greatest toy or game system or I don't know what's popular nowadays. There's so many cool things that are out there that I mean, I'm an adult now, so I can buy my own stuff, which is kind of fun. Couldn't do that as a kid. But, you know, just enjoy Big Hoss is not going to get any presents this year. He's been bad. So, just can't. See, right there. That's an extra lump of coal for the big guy. No, but I mean, stir the drink with that straw. There you go. Don't make it about the presents. Make it about family. Make it about friends. Hang out. Have a good time. Enjoy time off if you're not working and not going to school. You know, sleep in. Don't drive your parents nuts at 5 o'clock in the morning to open gifts, please. Now, when I was a kid, I stayed up waiting for Santa. I had to do it because I was just young and naive at that time. But on a regular basis, oh geez, hope I didn't spoil that for anybody. I'm just saying, oh man, I just ruined Christmas. I'm really sorry. If you didn't think there was a Santa Claus, there is a Santa Claus. Wow. Okay. Anyway, have a great Christmas. That's the main goal there. So, just really enjoy it. Stop smirking because it was an accident. So, if we get hate mail, I'm gonna send out Big Hoss's address for hate mail. He likes to read.
You, I can say it, bitch.
I mean,
that's all you. That's all you, motherfucker. That ain't
all right. Send it to the email. Send us an email. I'm just kidding. You know, it is what it is. If you're a super young listener, you probably won't be listening to this anyway. So. But, it's just one of those type of deals. We're looking forward to spending time with you guys for the holiday season. We're looking forward to our Christmas show. It's always a wonderful time. We had a great time with Big Hoss's birthday bash. It's going to be kind of that similar theme. If you didn't hear that, go back and listen to it. It was an awesome episode. But that's kind of what we're going to be looking for. So we hope you guys will join us for that. And we're going to get ready here for some final thoughts. We're going to wrap up for Friday night. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Saturday night. So we still have a whole bunch of weekend left to party with you guys. Hopefully you'll tune in for that. Let's stop our fire here though. So let's do our
No, we're going a little bit longer tonight.
You want to go a little bit longer?
Yeah.
No, we could do that. All right, let's do that. And let's do this then. Since we have a little time, we need to get a game corner going again. Let's do a oh shoot. I haven't done you know what? We haven't done this in a while because we used up our free let's just see something here. We can't earn any more points, but all right. Let's do a Christmas quiz or two. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find one here. Let's see. Nope, not that. How do I... Oh, there we go. Christmas. Let's do a Christmas quiz. We got... Did Big Hoss just walk away? I totally missed that. Yeah, he did. Nothing says the holidays. Like, we're gonna get a game corner going again soon, but we'll play a little version of this. Let's see. I kind of know what I want to do if I can find it. Maybe it's in this section. Crapola. Twas the night. I'm looking for Christmas. No, we want to find Christmas films. Do 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 do. Christmas movies. There we go. Have you watched any Christmas movies so far this year? No? You gotta get on it, man. You got a week left. Alright, let's see. Ooh, let's do this one. What Christmas... Do you know a lot about Christmas movies? This would be fun. What Christmas movie am I? Now, I will help you if you need help. If you don't know the answer, I'll help. So let's do a Christmas quiz, holiday quiz. Let me put you in the Christmas spirit. Take the first letter from answers number 1 to number 19. That will be your answer to the Christmas movie at number 20. Have fun and good luck. P.S. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. This should be easy. Hoss should know this one. What is the name of the department store that puts on the Thanksgiving parade in New York since the 1920s?
Macy's.
There you go. See? Ba-bang. What are those freezing things that dangle from the roof of your house? They are worse if you have bad insulation in the wintertime.
Icicles.
Christmas. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to have to read them. Dasher, Dancer, Comet, what are we?
Reindeer.
See that? Look at this. Hoss is like a ninja here. Fill in the blank here. Blank in a manger.
I don't know.
The answer is away. Away in a manger. Blank town of Bethlehem. Oh, blank. What's the blank word? Not, but...
Tiny?
What's another word for tiny?
Small?
What's another word for small? What's the opposite of big? Stewart. Remember that Disney movie about the mouse? Stewart.
Little.
There you go. Oh, not Lotto, little. Oops. Oh, geez. I played Reverend Dr. Lloyd in the movie Life with Father with William Powell. What is my first name? I have no clue. I don't even know what this movie is. Let's take a hint. It's either Evan or Edmund. What sounds better to you?
Edmund.
Evan, yeah. That's what... This actress has never been nominated for an Academy Award up until the year 2002, yet has appeared in over 60 movies. She recently played Danny's mother in Only the Lonely. What is her last name? I think... It's Catherine is it O'Hare or O'Hara? I think it's O'Hare. What do you think?
I don't know.
I'll go with O'Hare. I was born in 1938 in San Francisco. I was married to Robert Wagner twice in 1957, 1972. I played Maria in the movie West Side Story. What is my first name? Holy man, I don't know this stuff. We'll say Nora. Here we go. According to tradition, how many gifts did baby Jesus get from the wise men?
12.
Not 12. How many wise men were there?
4.
Nope. Close. Uno, dos.
6.
Tres. 3. Because there were 3 wise men, 1 gift. How many calling birds in the 12 days of Christmas? Oh, boy.
12.
Nope. 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 4 calling birds.
You're an idiot.
Why am I an idiot? I know the answer. You didn't. Oh, here, you'll know this one. This is Charlie Brown now. Oh, Christmas
Tree.
There you go. I haven't watched... You know what? That's one we gotta watch. I should tell her that. We need to watch the... You ever watch the Charlie Brown Christmas?
Yes, I couldn't stand it.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Let's see. Gene Lockhart played a judge in a Christmas movie in 1947. What is the judge's name? I have no freaking clue. Henry Harper, Henry Miller, Henry Walker, Henry... I'm going to say Henry Harper. And on every street corner, you'll hear blank bells.
Christmas
What do you think?
bells?
What's that?
Christmas bells?
I'm not sure if it's that or if it's jingle.
Jingle bells?
I think it's jingle. Or is it... Ooh, it says silver, but I want to go with jingle.
Silver bells. I want to go with silver bells.
You don't hear silver bells. You hear jingle bells. They jingle. I don't know. Well, let's just see. Oh, okay. Ooh. It was invented in Germany around 1610. You hang it on your tree. What am I referring to? Ornaments, popcorn, tinsel, or cranberries?
Popcorn.
I don't know. I think it was tinsel, but I can put popcorn if you think. You sure? Popcorn?
Tinsel. I want to go with tinsel.
Yeah, I think it's tinsel, because I know that was invented in Germany. This Englishman won an Oscar for the best director of the movie Gandhi in 1980. What does that have to do with Christmas? I don't know. What is his first name? We'll say Robert. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I remember this movie. I dated a 12-year-old boy in Big. What is my name? I'm actually going to look that up, because I want to get a right answer. I haven't watched that movie. Do you ever see that movie Big with Tom Hanks?
No.
That's where he goes back to being a kid again. Oh, there we go. 1988. Elizabeth Perkins. I would have never known that. This Christmas character was played by Michael Caine, Tim Curry, and George C. Scott. What is my character's first and last name? I remember this one. I'll give you a hint. This character's famous line is "Bah humbug."
Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Yep. There it is. Maybe it is Silver Bells, because I think we did this before. This boy character is played by Mary Lou Retton in a Christmas movie. What character am I referring to? I have no idea. We'll leave that one blank. I have no clue. Let's see. All right, so what was the last question? We have to take the first letter from answers 1 through 19. That will be your answer. Wait, take the first letter. W, W, D, H, O, I, T. I don't know. Let's just submit the answer. I have no clue. I don't feel like that's too much math tonight. Reindeers. Oh, I spelled reindeer. Technically, we were right, but... Oh, we missed one. How did I miss question 5? Ho, ho, ho. I've got to get my suit on me and get sleigh. Oh, we missed number 5. Oh, well, that's all right. Santa Claus. Edmund, O'Hara, Natalie. It was Silver Bells. Son of a gun. Tinsel was correct. Tiny Tim. Miracle on 34th Street. How was I supposed to get that answer? I don't know. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see, where are we at time-wise? Let's do one more. Let's see if I can find a simple one here. Oh, here we go. Santa Claus in the movies. That should be good. In this quiz, we will take a look at appearances by Santa Claus, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, etc. in the movies. Merry quizzing to all, and to all a good score. Oh, dear God. I should probably look at this first. Hold on. We may have to... what the heck? Let's try it. Maybe you'll know some of these. I don't know a lot of these, but let's just see. Which actor actually won an Academy Award for playing the part of Santa Claus? Edmund Gwenn, Ward Bond, Walter Brennan, or Walter Houston? Any idea?
No.
Let's go with Walter Brennan. Who played a drunken fake Santa hiding a piece of meat under his dirty beer in the classic 1983 comedy Trading Places? John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, or Bill Murray? Let's use a hint. I think it was Dan.
Bill Murray.
No, it's not Bill Murray. I think it's Dan Aykroyd. Let's try that one. In which movie does Billy Bob Thornton appear as a not-so-savory Santa Claus impersonator? Naughty Santa, Evil Santa, Bad Santa, or Wicked Santa? I know this one.
Bad Santa.
Yep, there it is. He knows that one too. You should know this one as well. I know you've seen this movie. Ed Asner appears in which Will Ferrell Christmas holiday vehicle as the ever-jolly Santa Claus? The Snowman, Good Sam, Elf, or Jack Frost?
Jack Frost.
Think carefully. Will Ferrell movie.
Elf.
There you go. Which Academy Award winner takes his turn voicing Santa Claus in the 2004 animated film The Polar Express by director Robert Zemeckis? I know this answer. Kevin Spacey, Ben Kingsley, Tom Hanks, or Robert De Niro?
I'm not sure.
I'll give you a hint. He did the voice of Woody in Toy Story.
Tom Hanks?
Yep, there you go. Good one. Cat burglar Dennis Leary disguises himself as Santa Claus in which Christmas-oriented movie that sees the Leary character become inadvertently involved with a very dysfunctional family? The Ref, Prosperity, A Trap for Santa Claus, In the Nick of Time? I think I know the answer, but I want to see what you think first.
In the Nick of Time.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I've heard of that movie. Here's an easy one. Tim Allen portrays Santa Claus in both the 1994 film The Santa Claus and 2002's The Santa Claus 2. True or false?
True.
Yep, he was in all three, actually. We have to watch three yet. We watched the first two. In the 1988 film Ernest Saves Christmas, the Hey Vern guy, Jim Varney himself, plays Santa Claus. True or false?
True.
I think it's true, too, yep. Ken Hudson Campbell had his first movie role playing a Santa Claus impersonator in which unforgettable Christmas movie about a boy left at home to fend for himself on Christmas starring Macaulay Culkin?
Home Alone.
There you go. That was fairly easy. And last but not least... Oh, I know this one too. Which Christmas movie features a Santa Claus impersonator who utters the line, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid"? The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Spirit of Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or A Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story.
Yep, they just made a remake. Did you see the remake of that? Have you ever seen the original?
Not yet.
Yeah, it was really
I've seen the
good.
original.
And what's his name? I can't think of the main character's name now. He's all grown up. Got that one right. Got that one right. That one right. Oh, the Ref. All right, true. Not bad. We got 7 out of 10 right. That's not too bad at all. Na 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 na. Well, there you have it. There should put some holiday cheer and in your holiday Christmas stocking for you guys, which we want to do. We're going to do more of this tomorrow, I think. Maybe we'll get some play in there too, but it's always fun when we can do the holiday themes, and we're going to probably play some games and do some fun stuff during the Christmas episode, because I think it's just going to be warranted for sure. Tell some Christmas stories, have some Christmas snacks. I might even bring some food to the table this time. I don't know. We'll see. So hopefully you guys will be excited for that coming up. Of course, we have tomorrow, though, too. So we're back tomorrow night. We might do an extra longer episode tomorrow night, too, if everybody's feeling up to it. We'll do that for sure. So let's get ready to end this here, actually. I'll make sure I open the right quick window. Helps if you look at it. So let's give some final words of thought. So, Big Hoss, what's a word of thought you want to share with everybody? Not your usual farewell, but something extra you'd like to share with folks for the holiday season, perhaps. What's a good word? What have you learned wisdom-wise, insight?
Don't drink or drive.
All right, well, there's that. It's always important. If you're going to party hard, you always have fun with that, too. And my thing, too, I will say is always be guys, make sure you're safe and you're healthy because it's going to be a mess. People are going to be sick. We know that for sure. So hope you guys will enjoy that. So let's say the Big Hoss, though. So send your well wishes, your season's greetings to the folks. Wish them a good night and tell them we'll see them tomorrow.
Happy holidays. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
Yep, be there, be square, you guys. We'll be there as well. Can't wait to do more for you all. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. So glad we could be here. Of course, as always, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel, same great dynamic duo. Lots of great fun. Always exciting. You never know what is going to happen. Hopefully you guys can be there as well. And again, thank you so much for all the love and support, you guys. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know, and we hope that you'll continue to grow with us as the show grows. We're so glad to have you a part of our family. So, with that being said, we wish you all a very, very fond farewell, good night, and goodbye for now. But of course, and as always, you guys know, but we say it anyway because it's always true. It's never, never not true. Until next time, when we see you all at the show. Have a great night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.